Oh, it's not. It's not capturing anything. It's capturing your voice.
Hold on. Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Yo.
Okay.
Here's
I think
hoping.
it. Yeah. I apologize in advance. I think that it froze for a second there, so I'm gonna wait and make sure that the chat. My computer started acting really weird. So it sounds like I might be having to spend some money in the near future.
Hooray!
But that's okay. We're not here to listen to me talk about my computer woes. So, let us continue on from where we were once I kick up the fat beats
Yo. And also, just for memory's sake, Aradia and our new friend AG are both voiced by Hannah, but for this conversation, Aradia will be played by Falshane.
Hello, that's me. I'm the Falshane. But it's time to be the mysterious Spider Girl.
Wait, did we already read
we already did
page?
this shit?
Yeah, we already
I
did
don't remember
this.
what happens on this page.
Okay, then we're starting off
Okay,
right.
Cool. Yay!
Also, wait, they're saying they hear a buzzing noise. Is there a buzzing noise?
I also
I'll mute
hear-
for a sec. That might be on my end. Let me see.
It is. It is you.
Oh, it's Jay.
Yep.
Is it the buzz from Majora's Mask? I can move the mic to the left again.
God damn it. This is a known problem.
Yep, it's doing it. It's doing the thing. You gotta do whatever you did last time.
I'll work
Jack.
on it. I'll mute. You guys go.
Okay.
Okay.
Be the mysterious Spider Girl.
I turned my mic slightly to the left. Anyway, Spider Girl.
Spider
Spider
Girl.
Girl.
Who would voice for this character? This would be Falshane.
Yep. You try to be the mysterious Spider Girl and fail. She's way too mysterious for you to be her yet. Seriously, what's up with those glasses? What's up with the robo arm? I'm very quiet now. What's her deal?
What is her deal?
She guesses. What's the deal with Spider Girls? She guesses it's flattering that you want to be her, though. She guesses she doesn't mind. It's cool. We'll learn all about her a little later. Solid skip.
Alex, get back to a radio.
And now we need Jay. Hopefully he's moved his mic.
Jay, how you doing, dude?
He's dead.
He's dead. Jay is dead.
God, no.
I'm
Oh god, there's
so-
like 20 different cables I'm touching right now. What's happening?
Hot.
Hello, you got a character.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Okay, wait. TA or AT? No, TA is the angry one, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
one who
all
no-
trolls
wait,
are like a
no
base level angry, but
Yeah.
Okay, but he's the especially angry one.
well,
This is the one who
Carcat's
no
the
longer has a
especially
list.
angry one.
He's taking like a solid second place.
Okay. Shoot, what are the eyes? No, they're just regular eyes.
Eyes
Okay.
are just eyes, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Dia, I would like to apologize. I flew off the handle there. It was like the handle was a bad guy going really fast, and I was like to pee.
Okay.
It's to pay.
I was high to pay?
Yeah.
I see. So, I'm sorry it was my fault.
It's okay.
I hope we are still friends.
Yes, we are.
So, anyway, I think even though I quit as leader, I'm still going to play the game now because it's either that either that or I totally am creamed by all those fucking space boulders. Cause maybe we can get the belts of the get the best of the game anyway, even though I guess we are going to lose.
No, I'm sorry. You can't, Solux. Not yet.
Oh my god! You are going to give me shit again after I crawled on my belly like a groveling and all groveling at you like some low-class guy with whatever blood color is lower in the hierarchy than mine. Is that not? Oh, okay, wait. I got an error message popping up. There we go. Okay, got it. God, life. Anyway, what's worse than yellow? Fuck this confusing caste system. Anyway, screw you. I'm playing this game right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Trust me.
Wait, what's this? Are you hearing that spooky message from the grave? Is it from the
No, it is.
my ability to give a shit, which just died. This is like where you laugh again.
Come to the window.
Why?
Because I'm outside.
Bis?
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yes.
Take a look.
I don't see anything out there.
Come closer, you'll see me. I promise.
God, I'm just bulged deep in the fecal matter of a wildly inconsistent hoofbeat, but okay, I'll indulge you. Here I go.
Oh, Solix, look out the window.
Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay, looking out this lousy, stupid, goddamn window. Lousy, stupid, goddamn psychics. Snap. Nap time. Much later, when you would finally wake up, you'd discover all of your teammates had connected to each other and entered the medium. You would be the last to enter. Your long nap would facilitate a series of important dreams that would prove essential in support of your teammates. But here and now, the destruction of your hive would be imminent unless you could quickly establish a connection to the first player of the group and complete the chain. Solix, wake up! Wake up! Solix!
Fuck.
The mind, honey. Some of it got in your mouth.
Oh no.
You do not, under any circumstance, eat the mind, honey!
There we go. That's what I was hoping for.
This is... Shit!
Jay, can we get another one? Thank you. Since that moody kid is busy flipping his bifurcated lid, we might as well... You can hear it all the way down here. You might as well take a moment to get to know this silly cat girl. Gosh, who is she? Enter name. Your name is Nepeta Leon. You live in a cave that is also a hive, but still mostly just a cave. You like to engage in friendly role-playing, but not the dangerous kind. Never the dangerous kind. It's too dangerous. Too many of your good friends have gotten hurt that way. Your daily routine is dangerous enough as it is. You prowl the wilderness for great beasts and stalk them and take them down with nothing but your sharp claws and teeth. You take them back to your cave and eat them, and from time to time wear their pelts for fun. You like to paint wall comics using blood and soot and ash, depicting exciting tales from the hunt. You okay there, Jay?
This is not what I expected.
And other goofy stories about you and your numerous pals. Your best pal of all is a little bossy, and people wonder why you even bother with him. But someone has to keep him pacified. If not you, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. Your troll tag is Arsenic Catnip, and your speech precedes itself with the face of Ulysses, who is possibly the cutest and perhaps the bestest kitty you have ever seen. What will you do?
Oh dear God.
Time to retrieve those gosh dang claws from your gosh dang arms. Chink!
Ching!
You are always wearing your claw gloves. You never know when you might encounter some unsuspecting prey, or when some prey might encounter an unsuspecting you. On Alternia, everything is considered unsuspecting prey by everything else. So why don't you scratch your Lucis behind its ears? Sleep, 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 sleep.
Very ominous music for this section.
Yeah. Dun dun dun, cat.
Purr purr.
She sure enjoys a good scratch. Ponce de Leon is the best kitty cat. You and she go on adventures together and in search of the fountain of cute. You ride your sure-palmed mountain to the rugged frontier, and sometimes she rides you when she gets tired, which is frequently. It sure will be sad when she dies, but who knows when or how that will ever happen. We might not even really have the time to find out. Later there was a cave-in.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
That's just sad.
Hope you liked that, Lussus. It's dead now. Anyway, examine the computer. I mean, the same thing happened to Terezi's dragon. It hatched and then got fucking murdered by a meteor immediately.
They all die, all of them.
But it's Kitty.
Anyway, examine the computer. You saunter over to your drawing tablet computer. You use this to draw. On a computer! It would be cool if this could somehow be adapted to serve as a fetch modus as well. That would be so much more fun than the frustrating one you're using now. You wonder what this grumpy fellow wants. Probably something to do with the game. That seems to be all anybody's talking about lately. Anyway, answer, Karkat.
Hey. 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 Hey.
AC perks up curiously. She
Oh my
wiggles her
God.
rear end a bit and then chases something that she sees bounce into one of Karkat's shoes.
Karkat can't believe he has to sink this low. Karkat can't believe he's asking a dumb girl in a cave to join his team. Karkat mystifies in infinite befuddlement over the fact that you are presently the best remaining candidate for the red team.
I am? I mean, AC says I am? Wondrously?
Yes, and Karkat can't fucking believe that. Karkat thinks about that a bit and his jaw drops open and breaks a huge column of bricks like a fucking kung fu master.
AC gathers up all the brick pieces and builds a cute little house and invites Karkat inside.
Okay, good. It's good that you're talking about building. Even if it's in the most inane possible context, you're going to be doing a lot of it.
Yay, that sounds fun. Okay, what do I do?
Okay, briefing. Me, Terezi, Gamzee, and Tavros are all playing now. The connection order is AT to TC to GC to CG. We need someone to connect to Toreador to get him in the game. I have GA lined up for the red team because she is one of the few remaining sane ones left to play. Okay, the only sane one. But she
Not the-
doesn't want to connect yet because of some mysterious bullshit. So I was like, whatever, what else is new? So I guess that leaves you. Terezi said that she had you lined up to play back when she was the fake leader, so I said fine. So just connect to Tavros and later we'll worry about getting you in.
Alright, I will talk to him about that. Oh, AC pauses and then looks up a little bit with chagrin. I forgot I have to talk to someone else about this. I've been procrastinating.
Oh, God. Are you really serious?
It's not that big a deal.
This boggles my mind. How can you be best friends with the only guy on the planet who's a bigger asshole than me?
He's not so bad.
He's scum. But do whatever you gotta do, I guess. Tavros is waiting.
Nepetto, why don't you consult with that bigger asshole than Karkat on the matter? Ooh.
Jay, this is you!
Who's the
Wait, what? I'm an
mysterious
asshole?
figure
Jay, you're an asshole!
in the darkness.
What?
Now, Jay.
What kind of
Jay,
asshole?
Guy is strong.
Strong.
He is so small.
He's
Oh,
very-
he's not drunk.
No, he's
No,
strong.
he's drunk.
Oh.
He's
We're
strong.
talking
and
so-
also,
Good.
yeah, he's a bit bossy and a bit creepy, but he is so strong.
And just a little sweaty.
Well,
Oh, he's so
just a
sweaty.
little.
This
A
is
little.
not something I had mentally prepared myself for.
Get beefy, Jay.
AC twitches her friendly whiskers at CT.
Hi.
We'll see how long that keeps up.
CT perplexes over where he put that important wrench that he needed for building a fancy robot or something. He says, "Now where did that silly old wrench go?"
100K.
Look,
You expected for this?
Saying, look.
he uses 100s a lot, so it's look.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
percent
I
is
thought I ran 100K with my muscles, man. What are you?
percentage marks are X's, so that's good.
What are you expecting to accomplish with this?
But oh look! CT peeks around the corner to find the very playful kitty has stolen the robot wrench and is now kicking it very vigorously with her hind legs.
This is foolishness upon 100,000 prior, equally elicited foolishness. You'll stop now.
Wow, you're so lame.
I'm not. I'm fine.
No, lame.
No, I'm not.
Lame.
No.
It's perfect. Keep it forever. It's great.
You've never played a fun pretend game with me ever, even once. Even Karkat does it sometimes, even if he does mean it in a grumpy, insincere way. But at least it's still fun.
Yuck. Don't. What?
Pollute.
Oh, don't
Pollute.
pollute my incoming data stream with his name or any sort of excremental language you pick up from his ilk.
I see right through your stupid act. Who are you trying to kid? Look how you go out of your way to use words that have X's in them so that you can use your silly percent sign. Percent sign. Or use those absurd words that you can shoehorn a 100 even if it's not strictly replacing Lou. You're so transparent. I can tell you like to play games. Deep down, you're a guy who likes to play games. I can smell a guy who likes to play games from so far away with his nose. You have no idea.
If you're looking for a loophole through which you may extract concessions from me, you'll have to look elsewhere.
See?
I'm running my 100K. Nepeta, what did I say about that awful language? I won't stand for it, and you'll stop.
Fuck! I mean, oops, sorry.
Your fraternization with the base classes have loosened your morals. Can't you see this?
No, I don't care. They're fun. And I don't know anything about classes or bases or blood color. It doesn't even matter. What does green blood even mean? It doesn't mean anything to me, and it shouldn't mean anything to anybody else.
Well, green blood is okay, but it's not great. But that's why you're lucky to have me to look out for you. Because you don't know better, and you can't fight the role Mother has in store for you.
Rawr. You're such a hypocrite. You pretend to be so high and mighty, but I know you're not, and I know you like games. Look at the silly little bow and arrow you always take. It's always there. You never forget. Why would you do that if it wasn't a playful, fun thing? And I'm so onto you.
My bow and arrow are highly dignified symbols.
Ha! Bullshit.
Archery is among the highest and most exceptional crafts, held in tremendous regard by those aloof classes for centuries.
You suck at archery.
No.
Yes.
No.
No. Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes. Have you ever successfully fired an arrow? Like, actually got one to leave the bow?
I think. We need to stop talking about archery.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
No.
We will stop talking about archery. This topic is making me sweat.
You're so gross.
No, you're the one who exercises distasteful practices.
No, that's you. Everyone knows you're a weirdo and a creep. That's why you're lucky to have me keep an eye on you. No one else can stand you.
You excriminate beautiful, innocent creatures, exterminate by the hundreds. I can't condone such wretched behavior. Beasts are meant to be looked upon with adoration.
But I eat them. I don't kill anything I don't eat. That would be mean.
I guess you're basically acceptable in principle, but I still find it a little bit unsavory.
Well, I think your habits are unsavory.
No, they're not.
Uh-huh.
You're wrong about me, Nepeta. I do like to play games, but they must be extremely important games with very high stakes. Not the kind played by translucent green wigglers who lets loose an excremental surge hard with their wiggle bottom diaper stubs. Yes, as it happens, I have arranged to play just such a game tonight. Aradia, and I have a private engagement to be co-leaders of the blue team.
Oh, yeah? Well, just by perchance, it happens that AC has a private and sneaky engagement to play this game as well. And by persnickety twist of fate, she will be on the red team, with other great friends who like to play their childish diaper poop games. Bleh.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
I forbid this. You will take your position on the blue team with me.
Yeah, right. I'll take my position into this funny pounce ball and tackle you.
That's nonsense. You're nowhere even remotely within my proximity that would be necessary to execute such a maneuver.
AC rolls her eyes almost as hard as she's rolling around in this really interesting smell.
The thought of you fraternizing with an abbot with and abet those stink blood hooligans strikes me as a scandal beyond measure. I'm afraid you're too delicate to withstand that sort of corruption. It's forbidden.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you won't.
No, I will.
You won't.
You can't stop me.
I am telling you not to, and you will be on my team. That's final. Quiet.
Why you do this? Why are you always so confident about your stupid commands? Don't you know you can actually tell me what to do? It's not like you even have any special mind powers or telepathy or anything.
No, I don't. And yet, you will do as I say.
Yeah, well, we'll just see about that.
Yes, we will. You will join me on my team shortly. Stand by for further instructions. You're angry, and I appreciate that, but it doesn't matter. Discussion over.
Good voices.
Yeah.
Good voices. Those are some of the
This
best
one's
ones, I
gonna
think.
be hard to do for a good long time.
No, sir. You did that very well.
Yeah, you're doing very well. All right, Nepeta, give Tavros the bad news. You guys get to talk again.
Fuck, here we go back to Southern.
I think this. Let's not go Southern. Actually, I think.
No?
You had the right tone, but I don't really get Southern from him.
Okay,
Personally.
sounds good.
Yeah.
AC curls up in Tavros's lap.
Okay, for the time being, and for the sake of this fantasy scenario, I pretend that my cat allergies aren't that bad.
AC takes a long nap and then wakes up and frowns because she has bad news.
Oh no, is what I say about the bad news. Not the nap.
Tavros, I'm sorry, I can't be on your team. I'm not allowed.
Oh, that's okay. I guess he said no then.
Yes, unfortunately. I'm so mad.
It's probably for the best that you listen to him.
I don't know. You think so?
Well, if you didn't listen to him before, you might have played games with us before, and something bad might have happened to you.
Perhaps. But I still feel bad.
I'll find another player. It's not a big deal. Good luck being on the blue team.
Okay, thanks.
Aww.
Aw, sorry, AC.
No.
Oh, this is me. You fondly recall your days of far more intensive role-playing. It seems like so long ago now. Aside from a few unfortunate moments, it was a lot of fun. If you had to do it all over again, you suppose you would select better company. Maybe this game you're playing tonight will rekindle some of that excitement. Tinkerbell?
Uh-oh.
He's dead, by the way.
Oh!
Yeah, he
all the
died in that
Lucy's are
conversation.
dying.
Yeah,
What?
He died in that conversation 2 screens back. We just didn't see it.
Oh no!
Yeah, one of the things they mentioned, like a few pages, like 100 and some odd pages back, is that all the Lucy would die eventually, and they're kind of assuming you still have that in your mind when you're noticing that all of their Lucy are currently dying.
Oh. I
Anyway,
see.
Some time ago. Oh, I'm sorry.
Bloop. Flashback.
Whoa. Flashing right back. You stand in your room on a healthy pair of legs and in a plucky little outfit. You are a low-level boy Skylark. Chip Skylark. And you wield an inexpensive dagger lance. Sorry, I'm here for the references. Yeah.
We're doing a bit.
Which is the bit's over. Which is the closest thing to a jousting lance you can wield that is still compatible with your favorite class. You are about to play a popular game called Flarp, which, unlike most games published by major developers, was given a graceful and aesthetically pleasing name. Jesus Christ.
You
It's
alright
a
over there?
title. No, everything's fine. Yeah, we're good.
Parsnip is destroying things.
No,
Sorry.
he's fine, probably. It's a title under the extreme role-playing genre, and playing it without caution can have serious real-world consequences. But that's what makes it fun. When you activate Flarp's Grub, yes, the campaign program for tonight will begin. Team Charge will duel Team Scourge as usual. This is going to be great. Tavros, contact your fellow Team Charge member. Who is that? Who is that?
Oh. Poop, it's just gonna be the Hannah and Jay show tonight.
Yep.
Shoot, Aradia?
Aradia, or Aradia, either.
Aradia.
Yeah.
Aradia, my grub is laying now, so I'll be ready soon.
Cool. Mine too. I don't know where Terezi is though. She's running late.
These texts are the same color and it hurts my eyes. Oh,
They're not
well,
the same color.
Oh, well, okay, they're pretty much
close,
the
though.
s-
They're
Yeah.
pretty close.
So,
You're right.
should we wait?
No, I'll be here clouding her campaign for her regardless, with or without her. Her loss if she doesn't make it. It'll give you a chance to gain some ground.
Okay.
You picked a tough class, Tavros. None of the really useful combat abilities come into play until you reach a very high level, but I suppose it will be rewarding when you get there.
Yeah, I think you're right, but it's the class I think is most fun, and battle skill is not all there is to being a great adventurer.
I couldn't agree more. You might be the only Flarper in the whole world who really understands the true spirit of the game. Everyone else is so aggressive and treasure hungry, but that's what makes beating them all the more satisfying.
Yeah, I guess.
Remember, your Clouder isn't going to pull any punches tonight, so don't fall for her mind games. I'll be here to assist, of course. If you're in trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help.
Yeah, I won't. Thanks, Aradia.
No problem.
Tavros, hatch campaign.
I prefer Aradia.
I like Aradia. Your campaign's gaming flapstraction.
What the
Nice.
hell?
Nice. Hatch out of their eggs. These comprise of all the data and procedures you'll need for your adventure tonight.
Look how cute. They're like little bats.
Yeah.
Disperse.
They disperse through the terrain surrounding your hive. They follow both pre-programmed and live instructions by your Clouder, a member of Team Scourge, whose role is to provide you with a challenging scenario, while your teammate does the same for Scourge's other player. Tavros, go outside and begin your adventure. Look at those stats. You got hella stats, dude. Probably the first one's health, maybe? I don't know. You take your starting position in the field. The game is afoot, and anything can happen now. It's up to you to consult your maps and work with your teammate to discover the objective of the quest. Find treasure and slay monsters. Your stat bat has bonded with you. This keeps track of every attribute for your character, including vitals. While these attributes in principle remain abstractions, due to the fact that this is extreme role-playing, they will always relate in some way to your real-life attributes as well. You've got to be careful out there. Little later.
No.
Well...
Uh,
Hey, boy Sky Jerk. Are you gonna just stand there all night? Make your move! Make your move! Make your move!
I just think that these monsters are too strong. Sorry, but they don't seem appropriate for this campaign.
Weak. Weaky, weaky, weak.
Wiki, is that a real thing to say?
Yes, your blatant excuse making is the weakest lame that ever shit the coward bed. Roll your dice. Make your move. Advance or abscond.
I can't abscond. There's no absconding place.
But absconding is what you do best. I
Ain't managed.
ain't managed to cloud a scenario yet that you couldn't squawk out of like a blazing trail of cluckbeast feathers. You cannot hope to beat Tavros Nitram in an abscond off. He is simply the best there is.
That sounds flattering, technically, but I don't think.
Hey, pipe down. Make your move. Advance or abscond. Advance or abscond. Roll, Tavros, roll!
Okay, hold on for one moment.
So Jay, this character's a huge bitch, by the way.
She's awesome.
She's the huge bitch.
She's done
Oh.
nothing wrong.
Hi, you are here now? Aradia, hey, are you there?
Bloop, bloop.
Oh, hey, Terezi, I have a problem.
Bloop, bloop.
No one can help you, Tavros.
Oh, okay.
Time to decide.
Where is everybody?
What does that have to do with your presence at cowardice?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Are you going to roll?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because I was thinking about the numbers, and it's impossible for 3 to be a favorable outcome. For
There.
there to be a favorable outcome, no matter what the dice 3 do.
So you give up.
Yeah, maybe.
Why not roll and make it official? What would you want to... Why would you want to cheapskate me out of bonuses like that? It's so thoughtless. Am I gonna have to take matters into my own hands to make your move for you?
I thought you couldn't use powers. I mean, real life powers, not game ones. It's against the rules.
But if you're going to break the rules and refuse to roll, what choice do I have? I hate that it had to come to this, but what can I do?
Not do.
Davros, have I mentioned how cute you look in that plucky little outfit? Why, if I didn't know better, I'd say I was playing with Pupa Pan himself. Isn't that what you want, Tavros? To be like Pupa? Of course you do. What boy wouldn't want to be like Pupa? So dashing and brave. He is everything you are not. For one thing, he can fly. Do you want to fly, Tavros? Have you ever tried to fly? I bet you haven't. How about we take to the skies, Pupa? Oh, you like that idea, Pupa? Yeah, you do. I can feel it in your simple, malleable brain. You want to fly so bad.
Yeah!
Fly, Pupa, fly! Adios, Toria dumbass.
Adios.
Adios.
I liked it. I was gonna roll with it. I thought it was good.
Adidas.
Adidas.
Sorry,
Adidas.
Adidas.
Adios. I know stuff. I can read it.
Habib it.
Twinkies. Bloop, bloop.
Just jump me off a cliff with my brain and my legs also. And now they feel invisible? Wow, I'm not sure there's a better way to say that. Anyway, that's really all there is to report on the subject of me getting hurt.
Hey, asshole, stop playing games for girls.
Fucking Karkat. So,
And then immediately
Jay,
blocked.
that's why he
That's-
doesn't have legs anymore.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Yeah.
You ain't got no
Wow.
legs, bitch.
She's
Yep.
the worst, isn't she?
What? She's a boss.
She's the worst.
Wow.
Torador?
Back, Toreador.
Torador. Whatever.
Yeah.
Audio.
Back.
Ah,
Back.
bitch.
Back in the present.
Little
Ah!
toilet?
Yes, we've already been over this, but not too far into the present. Right around this moment, with Karkat in the toilet, during a conversation we have already read, which ended with Sia.
Hey, brave leader.
Oh my God! Why are you talking to me?
Can I join your team?
Yes, I am glad you asked, because there is a whole wide open slot for the most vile backstabbing sociopath who ever lived. You really helped me out of a jam by stepping forward. Thank you. Thank you.
Vile backstabbing sociopath Karkat. Did you copy and paste that phrase directly from your personal ad describing what you are currently looking for in a lady?
Ha! 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 More cagey cutesy bullshit. Like I'm not up to my lobe stem with that already, having to deal with Terezi. You both must have been insufferable when you were a team. Your opponents probably all just tried to commit suicide after a few minutes of putting up with your fancy grin drivel. That's probably how it all went down when the shit hit the thresher.
Hey, that's not a bad guess. But man, Karkat, you sure are giving me a hard time. I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm twitching a mummified bovine phallus in your direction.
Becoming friends? What the fuck? We will never be friends, moron.
Not even hate friends?
No, that's gross also. More like twitchy-eyed projectile vomiting in utter disgust friends, while I perforate my bone bulge with a culling fork.
Yes, I'll take it.
Get lost.
Anyway, I was just joking about wanting to be on your team.
I'm already on the blue team.
Oh, really? Wait, let me count on 8 of these. Hold on. There, I am now an enormous duel forever.
Yeah, Arati and I have an arrangement. We will be co-leaders. But really, I will be the leader. Shh, don't tell anyone. What do you think, Karkat? Can you take on 2 dangerous ladies at once? Oh, come on. Aren't you a little nervous that I'll be opposing you? You should be.
No, you're just a run-of-the-mill little psycho girl. A troll seeker a dozen. I'll be taking apart the blue team with brutal efficiency. You'll see. You never played one of your dumb games with me, so you never had the privilege of seeing what I can do. Enjoy the show, sweetheart. Just don't even think about using your mind control tricks on my players. Remember the truce?
Psh, those days are far behind me. Anyway, I can't control just anybody. They've got to be impressionable, like you.
You can't control me.
Sure I can. I just choose not to.
Yeah, okay.
I find your mind totally unpalatable to browse. Getting into your brain is like pawing through a smelly dumpster full of broken glass and razor blades and poop. Meh.
Whatever, don't even try it. I've got the better scourge sister on my team, and if you want to break your truce, you'll have to answer to her. But the funny thing is, she was always way better than you were, even without any powers. Yeah, that's right. I know your whole story. You were always jealous she could manipulate people so well without resorting to cheap mind tricks. I can tell this burns you, and I can't even paw through your dumpster. Chalk it up to another infuriating victory for a gutter blood over aristocracy. Oh, what's that? Nothing to say? Wow, speechless, I guess. You're probably crying right now. That would make my fucking day. Hey, look at me, being the one that talks shit, warp speed, and then lock off before you can reply. Bye, idiot! Bam!
Bloop, bloop. Bloop,
Oh.
bloop.
Oh, back so soon? Did your thumb slip on the button? I guess you can't get enough of me.
You made me do that, and you know it.
You ain't got nothing on me, and you can't prove shit. Anyway, Karkat, I just wanted to say, love you.
You fucking much. Fucker.
Karkat, be the other asshole.
I love her so much.
So,
yeah, I guess this would be
you
me
were
now.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Yeah. You are now the other... Oh, God. You decide that we could probably stand to delay this guy's introduction a little longer. Why don't we see what someone else is up to? Anyone, hurry. Go. Go. You switch to a vague... Yeah, go for it.
Alright, you switch to a vague teaser of the final unseen troll in the nick of time. What?
Almost equal.
Okay, Aradia, go home. Neom! You, head back to your hive to get the blue team session started. It's been a while. You revisit the remains of your quaint rural hive. Your lawn ring and the small excavation sites you dug up for practice are all overgrown with vegetation. You haven't been here since the night of the accident. On that night, you found your calling. The voices of the dead grew louder, urging you to return to the ruins you discovered not long before. You left so abruptly you didn't even have time to bury your Lessus. Well, that's fine, because trolls don't typically bury their dead. Leaving bodies to be consumed by wild animals is more customary. Begin the session. Bloop. You have an arrangement to begin the session as co-leader with one of the Blue Bloods. You know, the huge bitch. You understand this player intends to make a power grab and take sole possession of the leadership role. Such subterfuge is typical of their cast, but you're perfectly okay with this. It's one of the many things you're okay with. You allow your co-player to take the lead and enter the medium first. You understand that the leadership role is essentially meaningless, aside from offering the distinction of being the first player to enter. You also understand that entering the game second was always your intention. So connect to your server player. Boop. Oh hey, it's that thing. You have a server player connect to you, someone you personally selected for the role. The device required for entries are deployed. The Colonel Sprite awaits prototyping, but unlike all 11 other players, your Deadlessus is not available. You have to use something else. Tier 1 prototype. Wom. Wom. Prototyping with the Froghead before entering the medium would prove to be critical for later success. Just another of many assurances whispered by the dead. You've long since stopped questioning them or doubting the future significance of even spontaneous acts of frivolous desecration. Compelling your non-plus server player to perform this task might have proven difficult. Luckily, your telekinesis, an ability greatly magnified through your calling, would be sufficient to move the massive object, whereas the game cursor likely would not. Your server player simply watched in mystification. What?
What the fuck is going on right now?
What? She really just had...
Frog here.
She really just had no idea what the hell was going on.
This is a fun game. Thanks for inviting me.
It does look a lot like Kermit.
Time to enter. Whoosh. You went to the medium, taking your place in the land of quartz and melody as the Maid of Time. Meanwhile, your client player has been exploring another world. The Blue Blood has a present for you. The present cannot be duplicated via alchemy at this stage in the game. It would cost too much grist, a detail which this player had not been aware of. The player would have to progress to the second gate of their own world, arrive through the gate above your hive, and deliver it in person. Facilitating this delivery was one of the reasons why it was important for you to enter second.
Not easy being red.
Your server player's confusion is only in part due to learning the ropes of the new game. There is a more significant reason for her befuddlement. While she followed your advice and went through the simple motions of game setup, at no point were you visible on her monitor. She saw your damaged hive, she saw the alchemeter and other devices she deployed, she saw the strange computing device on the floor bearing the visage of a species she didn't recognize. She even saw a great big stone frog head fly through the air all by itself and become the frog sprite. And though she would ask why, and you would always delay the answer, the fact remained, she couldn't see you. Iridia, type Tier 2 prototype. Whoosh! She couldn't see you up until the moment after the sprite's second prototyping, because you were dead all along.
Aww.
Surprise,
What?
Iradia's been dead this whole time.
She's a
Oh,
ghost.
shit.
She's a ghost.
That's why she has the voices of the dead and the what?
No, that's just a thing she has.
Well, it's enhanced because of her calling, etc., etc. But yeah, she's spooky dead girl. That's all you really need to know for now. But now she's spooky dead ribbit girl.
Oh, so Hiroaka.
I don't know who that is, dude.
No, Hero Academia.
Oh, the
Fropey.
Fropey.
Yeah.
Sue.
Yep, she's Suya.
We are all completely blown away by this stunning revelation. Wow! Dead? Really? Like a ghost? Huh. Nepeta,
Huh.
interrogate the frog girl. Oh, good.
Already, I can see you. That is you, right?
Yes.
Why are you a little floating frog all of a sudden?
I'm dead. My spirit merged with the frog sprite.
Wow. Dead? Really?
Like a ghost.
Huh. Well, I know this doesn't make me sound dumb, but I'm completely blown away by that stunning revelation.
You don't sound dumb.
Phew. How did you die?
I ignored the advice of a friend and made some bad choices.
AC rumbles up her nose in perplexement at AA's really vague and spooky answer. But actually, that's good, because I kind of think I don't want to know. It's making me sad to think about.
Okay. Nepeta, can you please keep this a secret?
Yes, I promise I won't tell anybody about it. And by promise, I mean promise, because just so you know that I'm serious.
Thank you. Whoops.
Aw. Damn it, she's growing on me.
Which one?
The one who's not dead.
Oh, AC.
Yeah.
Nepeta, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyway,
your
Aradia, it's time to be the huge fucking bitch.
Yeah, this is still you. This is still you.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's the Fall Shane Gets No Lines but narrates everything show.
Hooray!
Enter name. You are the huge fucking bitchiest bitch that ever bitched.
You are the best player and the best character
And
in
your
the whole
name
comic.
happens to be Vriska Circuit. You're a master of extreme role-playing. You can't get enough of it, or really any game of high stakes and chance. You've persisted with the habit even in spite of your accident. But then again, you don't have much choice. Your Lucis is very hungry all the time. She can only be appeased by the flesh of young trolls. Your cloud campaigns are teams of flarpers utilizing your abilities for orchestrating the demise of the impressionable. Your victories supply you with treasure, experience points, and spider food. You're something of an apocalypse buff, which is something you can be on Eternia. You're fascinated by the end-of-the-world scenarios and enjoy constructing doomsday devices for the hell of it. You're drawn to means of dark prognostication and the advantages they offer, particularly in gaming scenarios. Your abilities in this department are hobbled with the loss of your Vision Eightfold, serves you right, and you have since sought alternatives through various black oracles. You consult with these ominous globes, but routinely destroy them in frustration over the puzzling guaranteed inaccuracy of their predictions. Breaking each you destroy, you add to an insurmountable stockpile of terrible luck. You have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. Your troll tag... What?
He said the thing.
He said the thing! Your troll tag is Arachnid's Grip, and your statements tend to be just a little bit over-dramatic. What will you do?
Her.
What,
You
Jay,
like
what?
her? No, Jay.
Yes, Jay,
Jay,
yes!
she just
They're
flung
dramatic.
Tavros off a cliff!
Yeah,
Oh,
but she's
oh,
so
right,
cool.
right, I forgot that was her.
Paralyzed your character.
She's so great.
Okay, Jay, just
She
give it a little bit of
apologized.
time. I want to see how you feel about Vriska later.
All right,
Later.
fine.
No, I don't want my opinions to judge how you feel or change how you feel, because Hannah
Oh
loves
my
Vriska.
God.
But you
I
want to watch
love
the hate
Vriska
consume
so
me.
much.
Anyway, check out that cool drawing on the wall of a huge bitch.
This is gonna get very, very frustrating after a while.
You drew your own role-playing character for fun, as many huge bitches are prone to do. She's the
Would you
best character. You're her. Oh wait, you are her. Your wish has been granted, and the music got really loud all of a sudden. Hold on, give me
It
one
did,
second
didn't
to
it?
judge that, to change that.
It's a good tune.
It is a good tune. Let me just turn it down just a notch.
Break the target.
Your wish has been granted, probably as a special boon for being so great at everything. Her name is Marquise Spinneret Mindfang, scourge of land dwellers and sea dwellers alike, and worst nightmare to silly boys, Skylarks everywhere, arg. She has accumulated more treasure and gained more levels than any number of the Petticoat Secret class ever. She gained all the levels, all of them! Yeah! Vriska, proceed to computer. You have a lot to do. So many irons in the fire. Ow! Lousy dice. You just can't ever seem to go anywhere in your hive without stepping on an errant D4. Pointy little bastards. It's just your bad luck, you guess. You have such terrible luck ever since your accident. And it just keeps getting worse. As far as you're concerned, the world can't end soon enough. As you were saying, so many irons in the fire. Such a tangled web. It is a web full of flaming irons and mixed metaphors. Tonight is a big night. You have a lot of meddling to catch up on tonight. Bugging and fussing and meddling. So take them dice. Bloop. Dice kind. You equip your enchanted dice set, the fabled Fluoride Octet. It consists of 8 D8s plundered from a ghost ship during a particularly challenging campaign. In ancient times, such weapons were employed by roving bands of gambling nymphs, deadly marauders with a passion for chance. They all died off, though. Took too many crazy risks. Rolling the dice will execute a wide range of highly unpredictable attacks. Very high rolls can be devastating to even the most powerful opponents. Of course, with the luck you've had lately, you couldn't make a good roll to save your life. Gotta do something about this awful luck. Gotta catch a break! When you get worked up about stuff, you, put 8s in places that don't really make a lot of sense phonetically. Anyway, begin meddling. Oh my god.
Commence meddling.
Time to
Fucking
get this
all
show on the road.
I didn't realize we gave Hannah all the characters that interact with each other.
Well, no, that's me.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's you. Okay.
Time to get this show on the road. There are so many people to meddle with tonight. This is why I said damn it. After you ditch an unwelcome solicitor first, that is. Doesn't she realize how rude it is to meddle? You'll fuss with her meddling later.
Oh, no.
Bonk.
Ooh.
What now?
I set this song as my phone's alarm, and I keep thinking my phone.
Jay. It's him.
Oh, what?
You
It's
thought
me
you-
to read now?
You thought he'd washed his hands of you. Strange timing that he's bugging you tonight after so long without a peep from him. Guess we better deal with this guy.
Which guy am I?
No, you're not any of these guys. But this guy is the guy.
Good luck highlighting everything for me.
My eyes!
Hello.
Oh my god, why are you talking to me?
This is the last time we'll ever talk.
Still sticking to that white text I see. So smooth and stylish. I forgot how much I loved highlighting it to read all the boring things you have to say. It's like a fun game for super extra dumb people. Like opening a present. Find out what obnoxious thing the mystery tool typed. What is it?
A parting courtesy, I suppose. All the ways I've exploited you were meant to bring out the events that will take place this evening. Knowing this will provide context for the events in your near future, and will affect how you behave in response. These events will be just as important as those preceding it. I've gone to great lengths, you see.
You didn't exploit me. You're just a petty douche with a bad temper who likes to play games, and all I did was humor you.
I did exploit you, very thoroughly. It was easy.
So full of yourself!
Have I ever lost a game?
Don't change the subject.
What subject are you referring to?
Ugh! I'm going to log off in a big huff, and you have to promise not to use that nasty trick where you log me back on out of that petty douche spite. And then we can go back to never ever talking because, man, that was heaven when it was like that.
There's no need for that kind of assurance. I'll be brief. I no longer hold you accountable for any wrongdoing. In fact, I give in your transgression very little thought since the incident. If you acknowledge this amnesty and regard it as sincere, you may begin to find the odds falling in your favor again. This may be essential if you are to succeed on your journey.
Slow down. Man, am I just wearing out so many pens, taking all these important notes? Fuck you for ruining all my good note-taking pens and giving me this terrible cramp in my good note-taking hand.
Incredible, the risks you'll take with your scorn. But of course, it was your unpleasant, simplistic temperament that made you so easy to control. Vicious and predictable, like an insect. If you turn a swarm of wasps on a crowd, the outcome is certain. It takes no skilled strategist to understand this. You were, in fact, a waste of my talents. A primitive expedient.
Ugh, what a snob. You're worse than my meddly metal friend.
I wonder why they waste their camaraderie on you. I'll never understand it.
I thought you said you would be brief.
I'll say one last thing. Though the magnitude of the ensuing destruction resulting directly from your actions will be neither possible nor necessary for you to fathom, there nevertheless ought to be a silver lining. The only question is whether or not you will live long enough to see it. I'm not a gambling man, but if I was, I wouldn't bet on it. Goodbye.
Bye, asshole.
I really like them a lot.
Boom. More hollow comebacks, as hollow and wishy-washy as the inside of one of these dumb black globes. What use is all that attitude against a guy who's never wrong? It's so depressing. You can't even get worked up. You can't even work up the energy to smash this stupid thing. Maybe you could stand to have some camaraderie wasted on you, even if it comes from a meddler middle friend. Vriska, endure that meddling. Bop. Just wanted to know, is your Lucis dead yet?
What kind of question is that? Is this a trick? Are you trying to sabotage me? Are you in cahoots with someone?
No.
Cahoots! Cahoots, I say.
You sure do seem to be saying cahoots. I'm just asking, because mine is dead.
What? Oh no, how did that happen?
It was just her time.
Really? Are you sure it wasn't sabotage? I would suspect sabotage if I were you.
No, there was no plot or conspiracy or any trace of saboteurs operating through this special and magical union one could only describe as being in cahoots with another. When a virgin mother grub abdicates and renounces brooding, her time will be relatively short. I always knew this.
She was so cool. You had the coolest Lucis of anyone I know. I wanted to meet her someday.
Maybe you still can.
Yeah, meet her corpse. I guess that's not so bad a consolation prize. Seeing a big dead cool mother grub. Wow. You are so lucky. My Lucis sucks. Why did you ask if she was dead anyway? Do you know something?
They're all dying. Or going too soon. I believe it's a preemptive consequence of the game we are about to play. If a preemptive consequence is a concept that can be said to hold any meaning. But from what I understand, if it is applicable in any sphere at all, then this game holds that sphere.
Okay, I don't really get that. So, you can just go ahead and think I'm some dumb flighty broad again.
And I wasn't going to think that. You know what? I don't think even I really understood what I just said, so never mind.
Now you have me a little worried. Man, I hope she's okay. Why would this happen? This is just my luck. Have some died besides yours? And, you know whose, I guess.
Yes, a few. Karkat thinks it's his fault. He believes his actions triggered an inauspicious chain reaction.
You mean a curse?
Sure.
Wow, between his curses and my shitty luck, we are so screwed.
I'm not surprised to see you endorse his paranoia without hesitation, but I was attempting to illustrate a point in bringing it up.
Whew. There goes another one sailing right over this idiot girl's head. Okay, lay it on me.
These events are inevitable, and regardless of whatever emotional entanglements obfuscate their significance, they will ultimately serve an important purpose. The curse had nothing to do with it, and Karkat's notion of a curse is inseparable from his perception of events as intrinsically negative and as tailored to his personal dissatisfaction. And your bad luck is the same way. I believe, anyway.
Okay.
What would happen if you just cleaned up a bit? Don't you think you would step on a few less hard triangles?
Why are you trying to help me and stuff? What's the point? It's kind of bothersome and insulting sometimes. So we have a messy room, big deal. My luck fucking blows. It's got nothing to do with it, and you don't even know, meddler. Why are you so meddly, Miss Meddlesome, Miss Meddlesome Fussy Fangs?
Because you're dangerous.
No way, I'm just fine. Why don't you can it?
Every time you tell me to can it, I think it's funny. I mean, it's just a funny thing to say, don't you think?
Meh.
It's okay to be dangerous. Lots of people are. And dangerous people can be really important. Maybe even the most important sometimes. But it just means there's got to be someone around to keep an eye on them. And if not me, then who? Everyone has an important job to do.
Okay, so you're spying on me. Kinda creepy. Man, maybe you should get a life. Or, you know, if you're so high and mighty and think you're so great, maybe you should just, I don't know, try and stop me from doing bad things.
That wouldn't work. If I tried to stop you, you would regard me as an enemy instead of merely as a nuisance. And what good would that do? So I'm afraid Miss McBussy Fangs it must be.
Okay, great, fine. I'm gonna go check on my Lucis now, but I'm starting to think that you're full of shit, and I am quite sure she will be quite fine.
You're right. Anything can happen, I guess. But just so you know, I'm sorry for your loss in advance. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Ah, man, why didn't I just get the last word and sign off real quick like I usually do? Let me sneak that stinging little ninja quip in there. Ah, so mad. Lousy, stupid, goddamn supportive friend.
Bloop, bloop. Well, guess it's time to go check on your Lucis. You go down like 50 million stairs to her nest below. You wonder if any other kid on this planet has such a high maintenance lusus. You doubt it. Boop, boop. You pass by one of your completed Doomsday devices. You promised you built it for an especially powerful and influential member of the nautical aristocracy in return for his collusion during your campaigns. Some guy you were in cahoots with. You guess none of it matters now, though. It was tough to build and isn't perfect yet. Luckily, one of your pals nearby is pretty handy with technology. He can be tapped for parts and favors frequently. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has as many irons in the fire as you. You doubt it! Oh, jeez!
Well, it's alive, I guess!
See? Look at this. She's fine. Fine and huge and angry and hungry as ever. You guess you're relieved? Yeah, of course. Whew. Why wouldn't you be? It would be devastating if anything happened to your dear, sweet custodian.
Oh shit.
Anyway.
Well, you guess there's no delaying this guy's introduction anymore. As long as we're in the neighborhood. Enter his name.
Does it
God.
smell
What's
like
his name?
weird, like salty, rancid milk in here, or is that just me?
Yes.
Wait, what's it on the... What the hell?
Yeah,
You're-
best not to look around too much.
Oh!
Yeah, don't.
Your name? Your name is Equius Sahak. You love being strong. You are so strong. You would surely be the class of the elite legion of ruffianulators. While such a calling would be quite honorable, you would prefer to join the ranks of the Arch Eradicators. Perhaps the most noble echelon of the Imperial forces have to offer. Unfortunately, you suck at archery. You have not successfully fired a single arrow. Every time you try, you break the bow. You are simply too strong. You have broken so many bows, it has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic. You have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. You have a great appreciation for the fine arts. You use your aristocratic connections to acquire priceless masterpieces, painted in the oldest and most respected Alternian tradition of nude muscle beast portraits. These striking depictions of the exquisite fauna native to Alternia remind you of the purest physical ideal that must be sought by anyone who professes a love of strength. When those of lesser bloodlines turn up their uncultured noses at such stunning material, it makes you furious. Practically everything makes you furious. You have so much rage, it can only be expressed through staggering quantities of physical violence. You build strong and sturdy robots, set them to kill mode, and beat the shit out of them in cage brawls. Sometimes you lose teeth, but they usually grow back. Your troll tag is Centaur's testicle, and with your bow and arrow ever at the ready, you take exception to lewd language unbefitting of blue bloods.
Oh, yeah.
What will you do? Equius, check on your heckin' losses.
Now, Jay, I want you to know, Jay, I want you to know there was a dedicated conversation behind your back trying to determine whether it would be less painful for you to voice this character or the remaining male character, which I ended up taking. Many would say that you got the better pull.
Are you... What?
You'll
I'm
see.
scared.
Equius is fun. Now where did that craven excuse for a custodian go? It makes you furious when he goes missing like this. Probably off somewhere nursing his bruises. You swear the old boy is made of glass. You're starting to get agitated. Arthur! Where are you? How do I pronounce your name?
I think it's just Arthur.
Arthur? I'll just go with Arthur. Arthur it is. Okay, there he is.
Jay's broken.
But But Jay, he was just preparing an ice cold glass of nutritious Lussus milk for you, with a thick foamy head on it. Just the way you like it, man. Just the way you like it. You cannot hope to beat Arthur and a butler off. He is simply the best there is. Equius, thank Arthur. Equius. Equius, please.
Jay died!
You accept the frothy beverage and give the good fellow a grateful pat as gently as possible.
Just gently, gently, gently. Ah, crap.
Seriously, he's like a soft summer peach. Equius, drink that Lussus milk.
Jay,
Wait,
Jay,
actually, I
sound
have
effects,
milk
please.
right
yeah,
now.
give us a... Yeah, there we go. No, Jay, strong!
Shatter the glass! Break the glass! Don't do it, please.
Oh, God!
Jay, did you actually just break that glass?
No, I dropped metal in a glass cup.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Good sound
That
work.
was very
convincing.
believable.
You'd actually smashed the
Very
glass.
convincing. That was impressive.
I was like, oh my god.
Jay, I
Lussus milk
love
is
your
the
method acting. That's on the levels of
milk.
me hurling that spoon when I was the angry.
Oh,
It's the secret to being strong. Actually, it isn't. You like to think that, though. The truth is, you're really strong because you're kind of a freak. You were chosen by one of the strongest Lussus species on the planet. It was the only sort of custodian that could handle raising you. Whoops, there goes the glass as usual. There goes the spoon as usual. Can we get
I
a,
have milk in my beard.
can we get a hiss? Can we get a hiss? Can we get a hiss,
Oh.
please? Yeah, there we go. Nice. And as usual, it sends you into a rage. The spilled milk quickly evaporates. Gotta do something to calm yourself down. Let out some steam.
Oh!
Equippable. You mean equip.
Ah!
You mean equip. A little archery practice ought to cool you off. But of course, the piece of shit snaps like a twig the moment you pick it up. Actually, the feel of the brittle wood giving way under the astonishing might of your mad grit is starting to calm you down already. You equip it to your one-half Bokine specibus, which is pretty much useless. You also keep a plain old Bokine specibus in the event that you are able to fire an arrow someday, because a boy can dream, right? But for more practical purposes, you keep a Fistkind card on hand. You stow them all in your Strife portfolio. Remember the Strife portfolio? It still exists. It didn't stop existing or anything. It's still there. It's still a thing. Equius, answer. You proceed to have a conversation we read not all that long ago, and it went a little bit like this.
Jay,
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
And that was about
Yes.
that was about the story. But when all was said and done, you are quite sure you convinced your good friend to stay on the right team. Not the full team of degenerates with swill coursing through their veins. You're starting to get worked up again. Routine helps you calm you down. Maybe you will talk to another friend. You talk to him every day for some reason, though it's not exactly right to call him your friend since you despise him. Your relationship with the fellow is difficult to describe. It should be noted that in troll language, the word for friend is exactly the same as the word for enemy. Equius, talk to your frenemy. Oh shit! Have I ever told you that what a
Wait,
nope,
wait.
nope,
Oh shit!
nope,
No, sorry. Sorry.
Have I ever told you what a reprehensible disgrace you are?
Fuck yeah! Only every motherfucking day, bro.
I'm not in a very good mood. There are a few things I don't like. Oh, I'd like to get off my chest.
Motherfucking spill it. Don't be all keeping that shit bottled up like a fucking all shaked up bottle of Faygo. Fuck, dog, I'm thirsty. I'm down to my last bottle and I don't fucking know if I can get any more in this motherfucking magic land, so I don't know.
What do you appear to know is exactly how to maximize my livid contempt for you. with your revolting language and your sense of decorum. At such breathtaking odds with the richness and perfection of your blood. I just hate you so much.
That's cool. I can't all be making not everybody happy all the time. If we ever met, I could bake you a fucking pie, and we could chill, and maybe we'd be better bros that way, you know?
And the degrees to which you pollute your precious blood shouldn't pollute have the elu in it.
Shh, shh, shh. He's angry. He's angry.
Ah! With your bottled finger...
Your bottled finger!
With your bottled finger sugar and sporific toxins maddening, you will stop.
Dude, I think you mean soporific, but whoa! I will? How do you know that?
No, you don't understand. It's not a prediction, it's an order. I command you to stop.
Oh, alright, brother. You motherfucking got it.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, you got to show some faith in your friends, because they're all the ones who are being to look out for you. So fuck, if you say I'm not doing the shit right, then what the motherfuck do I know, right?
No, this is unacceptable. Okay, let's start over. I apologize. I was completely out of line, and I'm sorry. I have no right to talk to you like that or tell you what to do.
No worries.
It is not my place. Your habits notwithstanding, I am lesser than you, and inferior.
Okay.
Don't you understand that you're better than me? Can you please act like it? That's not a command. It's a polite request, I guess.
Okay, I could try it. But man, I don't know if I know how to be like a better motherfucker than any other motherfucker, you know?
Look, it isn't that difficult. Just try to be cognizant of your desires and needs, and attempt to regard those around you as simple vehicles meant to bring your gratification.
Wow, what?
What are you doing?
Right.
Right now, it sounds as if you have begun playing with the red team. Is this true?
Yeah! Fuck yeah, I'm all up in the fucking shit of this wicked mystical motherfucker. I bonked an imp on the head with a club, and then a little later I scared one with a horn.
Good. This is very good. It rather pleases me to hear tales of physical subjugation. I presume these were lesser beings, toiling in the lower ranks of such hierarchy.
Well, yeah, they're underlings. And there's some subjugulation involved for fucking sure. But now we kind of settled down, and me and the imps are sharing some pie. These motherfuckers are pretty dope, actually. I like them.
Okay. It pleases me considerably less to hear these things like that. But I've already stated I have no right to be disappointed by your conduct. So I will try to control myself.
Aw, shit, bro. I don't want to be all like to disappoint you. What can I do to make a brother fucking shape his shit up? If I could make you smile, it'd be the best fucking miracle I ever did part of. Honk, honk, honk!
Would it be too much to ask for you to maybe boss me around a little?
You mean like role-playing?
If it would help to coach it in these couch it in these terms, then yes, I guess so. But not the especially juvenile kind. Let's keep it serious and professional.
I'll try it, but I'm not much fucking any good at it, I think.
Just say anything, as long as it's authoritative.
Okay. Hey you! Don't go near the motherfucking ocean, 'cause I all told you not to a bunch of times. Shit is straight up dangerous, and I'm getting my harsh on about it.
Decent. I don't live near the ocean, though, so it's hard to immerse myself in this scenario.
Alright, well, What aren't you all not supposed to do? What kind of mischief do you get your bad fucking self up to, huh?
Are you a bad boy?
I do so many bad things. Just awful things. I'm incredibly impudent and superior needs to put me in my place.
Okay, well, don't be doing all those bad fucking things, bro.
Yes. Yes, that's good. Like that.
Oh my god.
Cut that shit out. I'm so all meaning this, man.
Oh my god, no.
Excellent. Now tell me this, High Blood. I've been roughhousing a little too hard lately. I've been a little bit of a mess, and anyone in a position of authority would surely be X about it. Cross.
X? Yeah. Hey, he got it.
Cross, yeah.
Oh, what?
What do you make of it, this wretched misbehavior?
Fuck, man, I'm so motherfucking salty about all that business you said. Fuck, I'm like all moving my mouth and the wicked noise is coming out in the frontiest way possible. And it's going at your direction, cause that's the direction to fucking be angry at.
Yes, so good. I am presently whipped into a state of contrition. One befitting of our class disparity. But I'm starting to perspire again. Oh, I'm starting to perspire again. So it's best we stop. Thank you for indulging me.
Ha! No problem, bro. It's cool we could all up and motherfucking open up a little bit with each other. Like bros. If there's stuff you want to get off your chest, dude, like I said, I'm fucking here for a motherfucker. Kinda like a miracle, how it's always there. Never goes away, you know?
No, but I comprehend the sentiment. I have lots of thoughts, but they're difficult to communicate. If you'll listen.
Sure! Honestly, I'm confused by the social order.
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Honestly, I am confused by the social order.
Man, me too. I don't know what the fucking color is. What? Obviously, because I keep reading your lines. so I don't bother with thinking on that motherfucker.
See? That's what I mean. How is it possible for one of your distinction to be so ignorant and loathsome? Whereas a member of the most abject, venomous bloodline of all can conduct herself with such grace and possess nothing but admirable mannerisms. I find these striking juxtapositions perplexing and, I confess, strangely intoxicating. I'd wonder if I've gone mad to form such a pact with her.
Wow, I got no fucking clue what you're talking about. Who is she?
I shouldn't be talking of this. You're the enemy.
Well, you know, Jay,
That was great,
I
Jay.
think-
That was really well done.
I think
Jay.
that giving you
Great.
Equius was the right choice.
It was the right choice.
You're
It's
supposed to feel dirty. You're sweaty all the time. You're sweaty and covered in milk. Just pour all the milk all over yourself, Jay. Shatter a bunch of glass. Just roll around in it.
I'm running away. I'm escaping.
All right. Well, I think that's probably good for tonight, don't you?
Yeah. We're 5 after. I got it.
Oh man.
Oh my
That
god.
was fun. Thanks for doing that with me, Jay.
Oh, it was fun. No, I enjoyed that. It's gonna be a good character.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Now that we've got pretty much all the characters lined up, I'm really eager to get my last character because then it means it's my turn to be an asshole.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
no.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by for some more Franz Swamp and Ham Swamp. We always enjoy doing this, and you guys should come back. I know that we kind of got tossed around due to the fact that I think now that we can't really stream it on Fridays because They have to release Friend Sim on like Mondays now or something.
Yes, yes, they
There's
do,
a whole
because they
weird
can't
thing.
release it after 5.
They'll probably change their update schedule to something new so that they don't have to wait for the whole thing. But yeah, I'm gonna recommend that maybe we should start streaming these the day after they get put out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably a good idea.
From my understanding, they can't release it after 5, and they also can't release it on the weekend. So that's what pushes it to Monday.
Well,
So they can't do anything before Monday.
Whatever they do, we'll let you know.
yeah,
Yes.
we'll figure it out when they figure it out. But anyway, bye everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Good night.
It was sweaty soup.
Bye.